So just a quick note about the setup. On the left-hand side, I have my Google Calendar, which hopefully you're very familiar with. And on the right-hand side, I just have the Busy app. Now on this page, you just need to click Sign in with Google. It'll go gray. After a few seconds, that'll turn green just to let you know that you're available. Now on the left-hand side, on your normal calendar, if we refresh, you'll suddenly see you now have a new calendar called the Busy app. Now in this instance, it's already made it very bright. Choose whatever color you want, but just make it a very bright color so that you know that calendar, if it's triggered or you're within that time period, you are going to be sending automated emails. So let's do that right now. Let's set up an event here, an imaginary event, and we're just going to call it out of office, something simple, or busy. It doesn't really matter, just for this demo experience. The really key thing and the bit where the magic happens is if you click this calendar link here and change it over to the Busy app, that then means that you aren't available. And anytime that someone emails you during that time period, they will receive a busy notification. So if we jump back over here and just refresh the page, you'll notice that we're now in busy mode. Your calendar is set to busy. If someone emails you, busy will let them know that you're unavailable. Just quickly while we're in here, if you go over to the settings part of the app, you'll notice in here that you can change your defaults. So this generic subject, any email that busy responds to will be the subject that comes up. This generic busy message is only if you don't write in the description, okay? So keep both of these very, very generic and very vague. They're just kind of backups, apart from this one, which will always be sent on your generic subject. Now in here, you just click edit event, add a description. So, hi, I'm not available right now. Please wait for me to get back to you tomorrow, or whatever you want. This is kind of the beauty of the app, is you can write whatever pre-canned message you would like, and we'll show a few more examples of that later on. So if I click save, that's it. And you'll notice if we go back over here, this responds live. So if I was to say move this app to show that I'm no longer in that time period, the application will go green, just to let you know that no emails will be sent. Hopefully that all makes sense. So let's do some real life examples of how you might use this. So let's just delete this for now. And I have an example over here on Friday where I'm going to be looking after the kids, which is kind of what Busy is predominantly set up for people that have 4 days a week in the office, or 3 days a week and 2 days or 1 day off. You can click on here and you can add into the Busy app in 2 different ways. So I'm going to show you the first way, which is you simply drag whatever you want it to be, time, just let's put in this instance not working. Always remember to save it into the Busy app, and then you know that the system is going to send emails. And then in the description you could write, hi, I don't work on Fridays. If your email is urgent, then please call me on 07 123 45 67 8 9 10. You get the idea. So you can have these pre-canned responses in case somebody emails you during that time. Now the really interesting part comes where you click on it and you can use it like any calendar event. So if you wanted to have it repeating, you can. So you can have it weekly on a Friday, and if we do that, you'll notice that next week, there it is, not working. The other nice thing about this is if, say, for instance, you decided not to work on a Thursday instead of the Friday, you can just change that event, and then whenever that event is triggered, then those emails will be sent. In this instance, you probably want to change it from Friday to Thursday, but you get the idea. So I'll change it back. Another good instance of how you might use Busy is, say you have a big team offsite or a big chunk of the day where you're going to be away from your emails. A really nice feature is that you can simply click on it, click options, and then go copy to the Busy app. And what that will do is take that current calendar event that you have and duplicate it over to the Busy app. So again, we can just go, hi, I'm at a team offsite right if I can spell, now please call me on 07 if it's urgent. Thanks, Art. And you fully well know that if somebody emails you during that time, it's already preset. You haven't got to remember on Wednesday morning, or you haven't got to remember at any other time to set up your out of office. If the offsite gets moved, let's say it gets moved to Thursday, you can just drag that across and there you go, it'll get triggered at the same time. Another nice way of using the Busy app is if you want to take time to focus. So Cal Newport's kind of deep work, that theory of focusing, the first 2 hours of our day are our most productive, and you really don't want to be distracted or thinking about your emails. So again, we can do the copy across. We just copy it across the Busy app. I'm going to do this weekly, every Tuesday, and write something along the lines of, hi, I'm focusing, if I can spell, focusing right now. I'll get back to your email after 11 a.m. Thanks, Art. Again, save that down and you'll notice that now is in my calendar for good. So it's a good opportunity to remember to take some time and really focus on the deep work that I'm trying to achieve. So that's kind of it, pretty much. The idea of the app is that you don't need to come back to the web application that often. You can do most of what you're trying to achieve directly in the calendar app, which is where you're used to being.